Hello, it's Friday the 5th, a glorious spring day for this morning's market brief. Now, any thoughts of a rate cut in March are fading pretty fast as economists forecast higher energy prices for some time to come. Reeves rather wanted her spring statement to steady any nerves and for the OBR forecast to inject a little bit of positivity to the outlook ahead. But then Iran happened and Britain's fragile economic recovery is under pressure once again. Higher oil prices will need higher rates to combat higher inflationary pressure, and higher rates mean lower growth. So Trump's little overseas adventure will really put our government's fiscal plans to the test. Meanwhile, Starmer is under fire. Firstly, he was criticised for indecision over Britain's position. Maybe we should cut him some slack there due to the questionable legality of the Iranian attack, but where he's since committed to protecting British interests, the Cypriot government is now rather frustrated over his perceived lack of urgency. Cyprus has faced several drone attacks, one of which hit the RAF runway at the military base, yet HMS Dragon, the British cruiser confirmed to head out to protect British interests in Cyprus, will not set sail until next week at the earliest. It's tough at the top for Starmer, isn't it? Over in the US, Stephen Moran has been on. Any risks from Iran don't phase him, and he is still pushing hard for 4 rate cuts this year. He thinks the job market still needs plenty of support, and he does not see inflation as a problem. He thinks the higher oil price will certainly feed into headline inflation, but he says there is little evidence of it feeding into core inflation. February payrolls are forecast at 60,000 new jobs, which is half the January number, and is fueling plenty of debate around policy when inflation looks pretty stuck around 1% higher than their target. In the market, the dollar index took a breather yesterday. That pulled back to around 98.70, and we kick off this morning a little lower against the dollar, around 133.40. We're higher against the euro, around 114.95, and euro dollar is a little lower on the open, around 116.05. That's it from me. Have a great day.